What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're back at Copart for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. So we're still over here in the repo side, guys. There are so many cars to go through. It's insane. 2019 Dodge Charger, unfortunately, wrecked and repossessed at the same time. Those are just really bad combinations right there. Here's a Challenger though. I mean, I kind of like it. Unfortunately, it's a V6. Somebody put that billet aluminum grille over the front. You know, I don't know, it looks all right, but I think, oh, the whole front bumper is, oh yeah, the whole front end is falling off. That's fine. So that billet aluminum grille, I don't know. It's all right, but honestly, I would probably remove that, guys. Got the chrome wheels. I assume they're 20s. Yep, 20s. 2013, a little bit older, and it's from Primeritus? I don't know. Never heard of them. Maybe you guys have. Clear coat fading on the back. What is this? Oh, why? That looks so bad. Well, okay, they tried. This poor car, man. It's just dinged and, oh, really scraped up over. Oh, wow. And the gouge in this fender and door. This thing, fender liner's missing. The front end's falling off. Yeah, this is perfect. Plus, it's a V6. This is exactly what I'm looking for, guys. I'm kidding. Oh, wow, yeah. No. Nope. Not gonna do it. Gonna walk away from that one. What is this? This thing's kind of cute, honestly. Oh, it's a Hertz, which means it's probably a Lyft or Uber vehicle, or road hard, put away wet, or hail damage, or wrecked, or maybe all of the above. You never know with these Hertz vehicles. Oh, there it is. I called it. I called it. These, you know, I avoid the Hertz vehicles mainly because people pay too much money for them. I don't know why, but they just do. They go for too much money. It's scraped down the side. You've got lots of dings all over it. When you're talking about vehicles that were used for Uber and Lyft, you are talking about vehicles that have just been rode hard and put away wet, guys. So damage up here. These are generally not going to be the vehicles you're going to want in your fleet. With that said, they can be a mixed bag. Sometimes you get lucky and you find a good one. But the fact of the matter is, when people are using these to ride share, these are not their personal vehicles, so they don't care about them. They're using them to get people back and forth, and they're collecting a paycheck. That's it. They care nothing about the vehicle at all. Oh, the door did not want to open. It's chipped. We got some like glass or something broken right here. It's got some weird dings in odd places. Let's see what the interior is like. Ooh, wow. Oh, that stinks. What is that? Oh my. Oh, that smells so bad. That smells so bad. Let's fire it up. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Let's see what we got going on. Boy, this thing, it's got a smell to it, man. I don't know what that is. It's got a smell. Oh, this is always a good sign. Service tag, meaning most likely something was wrong with it. They took it in and then probably decided not to fix it. Mileage? I don't even know where the mileage is. 22.8 miles a gallon. I mean, that's not bad. I'd love to see the mileage because I'm thinking I saw something about 90,000, 91,000. I don't see any warning lights on the dash. This shows 91,876. Air conditioning, who knows? I'm going to shut it off. There it is, 91,800 and something. It went into service with 91,876. Does it still have the same mileage? 91,886. So it's had 10 miles put on it. So at least we know it. I mean, it had to make it 10 miles, right? Gears. Oh, it stinks in here. Backwards. Yes. Brakes work. Forwards. Yes. Brakes work. Again, no check engine light. It's got a full tank of gas. So, I mean, it's got that going for it. Important window works. Less important window works. Air conditioning is nice and cold. Auto start stop. And okay. Stop. I don't care about that. We have driving modes: eco, sport, slippery, deep snow and sand, and normal. Boy, that AC is actually freezing cold. Little infotainment system here. I mean, overall, this isn't too bad, guys. It's a little banged up on the outside. It's a little rough. Definitely got some miles on her, and you know she was rode hard. But this might possibly be a decent one, and I only say that because there's no check engine light. Then again, somebody could have cleared the codes. If they were smart, they cleared the codes before they brought them here, because nobody wants to buy something that's got a check engine light on and a service tag on the key. You know what I mean? That screams problem. Let's take a look under here. What do we got? EcoBoost? Nope. There's no EcoBoost. She purrs like a kitten. What a little 2 liter? What is this? I have no idea. 1.5 liter. Wow, that's tiny. That is tiny. And naturally aspirated. Really? I guess so. Golly, this thing must be hella lethargic, would be my guess. I'm not into the Hertz cars, guys. I'm not. And I'm going to make no exception on this. It's generally my rule to avoid the rental cars. So we're going to move along from this one. We're going to see what else we can find. What is this? Little Hyundai? Oh, this is going to be a flood. Westlake Financial Services. 2014 Hyundai Santa Fe. I already tell you. All of these have been a flood. Oh, yeah. See, there's... Oh, wow. Yeah. That is... Yep. You'll see that there's like sand and stuff on the floor. Try to hold my breath a little bit there, but there's mud, sand, something all over the floor. It's also in the cup holders. So, I mean, water in these things got super high. Oh. Whew. I try not to breathe that. That is so bad. Looks like somebody's tried to start it, though. I mean, there's even sand. You can see the water line right there. Water line right there. Bingo. So, I mean, everything was submerged. Engine, all of it submerged. I'm assuming the engine's full of water. Maybe not. I don't know how that'd be possible. So I'm not really sure about these cars. It's interesting because they all have the same Westlake Financial Services sticker on them, which I learned Westlake actually finances dealers. So maybe a dealer lost their inventory, but it's also interesting that all of these ones from Westlake are flooded. All of them. And here we go. Seminole Auto Sales in Seminole, Oklahoma. I'd be curious to look these guys up and see if they're still in business. Because the other ones also have the same sticker, but they're all flooded. And it looks like sand. Oklahoma has red dirt. Most of what I've been finding these is like, it looks like sand. I could be wrong. And the last one I looked at had a sticker that said SunPass. SunPass is from Florida. Obviously, with the hurricanes down there, it wouldn't surprise me if maybe a dealer picked up a bunch of flood cars from Florida, hoped that they could get them going, and they couldn't because they were all literally half underwater. It is very rare in Oklahoma. All my years doing this, it is very rare that you find any vehicles that were in a flood out here where the water line has gotten this high. You know what I mean? That is so rare. But I guess it could happen. Maybe that dealership was involved in a flood. Maybe all the cars got flooded. I don't know. I don't know the circumstances, but it's very, very odd. We saw this one too. This one's a 2020 Chevy Trax. This is still on my watch list. A lot of these vehicles, unfortunately, are not selling. The banks are wanting too much. It's just that we're in an awkward time right now, guys. Very awkward time where a lot of people aren't spending the money on cars. Banks don't want to loan money on cars. Interest rates are too high. It's just a bad situation. You've got a lot of cars being repossessed. This is one of them. Obviously, this is a repossession. It's just a very awkward time in the car market right now. Things are not good, as is evident by all of the cars that you see out here. 90% of the vehicles out here are repossessions, guys. So it's a strange time. People paid too much money for cars. Banks lent too much money for cars. Dealerships sold the cars for too much money. And ultimately, everybody's getting screwed. Everybody. The consumer, the banks, everybody is getting screwed, except for the dealerships. The dealerships aren't getting screwed because they actually collected the money. They cashed out. So I guess it was kind of smart on their part, really. But unfortunately, it's kind of tanked the entire auto industry at this point in time. So the banks are holding out. They're holding out. They're not wanting to let them go. They think that people are going to pay way more money than the cars are worth because the banks lent out more money than the cars are worth. The bank's looking to try to get as much of that money back as possible. Unfortunately, the people that are looking at buying these vehicles aren't stupid, and they're not going to pay that kind of money for these vehicles. So what happens? I don't know. It's a stalemate. The banks keep running them through the auction, hoping that somebody's going to pay more than they're worth, and consumers continue not spending that money. And eventually, the bank's just going to have to take the L. They're going to have to let the cars go. So we're going to do a quick walkthrough over here and just see what we can find. I have no idea what's on this side. I don't know if these are repos as well. Yeah, they are. Santander Consumer Finance. This one's been here since July, so we've probably seen this already, so I'm going to walk on past it. This is a lease plan. We've seen this before. Cool little Buick. Looks like something happened to the back here. These are interesting. Lease vehicles. Oh yeah, she took a nasty hit. Lease vehicles that have been turned in wrecked, but instead of being through an insurance company, it's from basically the financial institution. So either these people didn't have insurance or they didn't have enough insurance. I don't know, but either way, it ended up back here. A lot of wrecks over here. Not really interested in those. I'm more interested in finding things that are maybe slightly damaged, not a problem. This is a repossession as well. What is this? This is an old one. 2010 Buick LaCrosse. Lord have mercy, I don't know. I do like a Buick. This one doesn't look too bad. In fact, it doesn't look bad at all. Oh, hold on. We got lots of damage to the lower end down here. She's beat up. We've got somebody literally drove it till the wheels fell off, guys. And then it got repossessed. They didn't even bother putting a tire on it. They said, screw it, man. They put the spare on it. And they drove it till that thing popped, and then they probably just left it and let the repo guy come get it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think this is one that I really want. It is pretty nice, though. I got to give it to the old Buicks. They're actually pretty decent looking cars, man. Does it have power? No. It does have a key. No key fob. Smells good. It smells really good. Let's pop the hood. I'll take a quick look. I don't think I need a Buick in my life right now anyway, but I'll give it a shot. V6, I'm sure it's the 3.6 liter that Chevy, GM, Cadillac put in everything. I mean, it looks pretty decent under here. I'm not going to bother starting it up, guys. Look at this, windshield wipers. Nah, we don't need windshield wipers. Listen, man, if they couldn't put a tire on it or even put windshield wipers on it, can you imagine what the maintenance is like on that car? Nope, I'm going to walk away. Little Toyota, wrecked. Buick, wrecked. This is, what is this, an Acadia? This is another dadgum Hertz. 2024 GMC Terrain. Oh, she's missing some pieces. Oh, yeah. Yep, she's crunched in the back. Seems like the theme on this row is a bunch of really wrecked cars, which is absolutely the opposite of what I'm looking for. I mean, that Mazda looks pretty decent. This Hyundai looks pretty decent. That's another Hertz. I like the green. I really like this color. A Hyundai Venue. Oh, another rideshare car. Oh, wow. That tire's popped and they drove on it. Like they were like, screw it. They just kept driving. I wonder if this was a Kia Boys type situation. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, a little bit of suspension damage there, guys. This, however, is fixable. I know it looks... it probably looks pretty bad, doesn't it? You're going to have some serious lower control arm damage down there. That's totally fixable. The fender's fine, though. This rear tire is popped. You're going to need to put a tire on it. So a couple tires. I bet the wheel's back here. Bet it is. Oh, nope, it's not. Really? They kept the damn wheel. No, there it is. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Ouch. So you're gonna need a wheel too, maybe two. The rest of it though does not look too bad. So when I say I'm not interested in wrecked cars, I'll make an exception for the right one. This one looks pretty decent on the inside. It's a 2024. It's only got, oh wow. Oh, sorry, it's a 21. I thought this was a 24. 78,000 miles. I'm surprised we don't have blown bags or pre-tensioners. That's a miracle with the amount of damage under there. We've got 3 tires are flashing low tire pressure. It's got no gas. This poor car. This one will probably go for very cheap. I don't know what this is. Plate pass open to use. All right. We'll see if the air conditioning comes on, because that'll tell me if we've got a damaged condenser. Ah, there it is. AC is on. We have obviously TPMS light and low fuel. I have to put it in gear. I have to know if this thing's going to move. Yeah, it goes forwards. Surprisingly. Oh, wow. Yep, it goes backwards. Okay. Obviously not under warranty anymore, but because Hertz, what is going on here? This guy's got this thing over my head. Hey now, easy. Golly, that stuff is scary, man. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one off. 78,000 miles. She was rode hard, put away wet. The good news is though, I've said this before, is because Hertz is self-insured, cars that are wrecked like this probably still maintain a clean title. I know you're probably thinking, oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right, it is absolutely crazy that a car that's, you know, probably otherwise would have been salvaged will hold a clean title. But I mean, that's good for people like me, because the rebuild process on this does not look like it's all that complicated. Everything under the hood looks like it's fine. Everything looks good. You've clearly got something going on under here. I'm going to try to get you guys back here because I want to see. You know what I mean? I need to know, like, what is going on. I can't see what I'm doing, so forgive me, guys. I'm just pointing you guys around down here, trying to get a clear understanding what I'm looking at. I'm hoping it's just a damaged broken ball joint or lower control arm. That's not a big deal. You put a couple rims on this, and I'd go ahead and put a set of tires on it. I love the lime green. You know, with a clean title, you could actually rent this out. This would be a great car. I just thought of this. If I could find more of these, because of how tore up it is, this isn't going to do very well at auction. It's a cheaper car anyway. It's damaged, relatively high miles, used for a lift car. This would be a perfect car to fix up, throw on Toro, and rent out, and just collect the money. You know, do your oil changes and stuff, and just rent the car out and let it pay you. So I just pulled it up. It's $125. It is sold under the rental car sales, and it is a clean title, just like I figured it would be. You know what I mean? So there you go. Clean title car. You literally patch it up, use it, maybe rent it out on Toro, collect some money. You know, maybe rent it out for 20, 30,000 miles, collect the mileage deduction, collect the rental income, and then turn around and sell it with a clean title. It's kind of a win-win-win, unless something under there is really broken, like the subframe. Let's take a look at the front end of this Mazda 3. I'm curious what's going on with this one. So this is a repossession. She took a little damage to the front. That doesn't look too awful bad. I'll be honest, I'd rather deal with suspension damage than pulling body parts off. Needs a headlight, needs a bumper and everything associated with it. 2014, a little bit older. Probably needs ooh. It smells very heavy of smoke. It's got a hole in the floor. That's interesting. Oh, the seat is partially broken. The screen is cracked right here. What is going on? Ooh, it smells in here so bad. Come on. 145,000 miles. It's got a little hiccup here and there, slight misfire. I honestly, guys, I don't know about this one. You know, it's older, it's high mileage, it's definitely not in very good shape. I'm gonna walk away from this one. See how easy that was? See how easy that was? No, Like I said, if I'm gonna start getting into the repo cars, I really want things that are a little bit newer, a little bit nicer, things that are easier to sell, things that more people are actually looking for, not that. This one took a little hit in the front. Honestly, doesn't look too bad. This is another repossession. 2017 Focus. Aren't these notorious for transmission failures? I swear they are. EcoBoost. I mean, red's my color too. I love the red. It doesn't look too bad. A little bit of damage to the front bumper. I mean, that's super easy to replace. It doesn't look like the damage really went too far with it. Tires look to be in good shape. Interior? Well, honestly, pretty nice. It's actually decent, guys. A little bit older, but that's all right. Is it dead? Because I left my booster pack way on the other side. If it's dead, I'm walking. Ah, really? Isn't that just my luck? All right. Well, let's just pop the hood real quick, take a look. I don't feel like going back and getting the booster pack. It's not exactly a hot car. Windshield's busted. Where is the hood release? There we go. Oh, wow. What is that? What am I looking at? That's an engine? What? Where? 1, 2, 3 spark plugs? I'm very, very confused. And there's a part on here that looks very new. Whatever this piece is right here. Look how shiny that is. Oh yeah, Ford Motor Company. That is brand new, whatever this shiny piece is sitting right on the top. Looks like it's driven by a camshaft. That looks to me like that'd be some kind of a fuel pump or a vacuum pump. I don't know. Interesting little 3-cylinder. The transmission even has a dipstick. Really? Hold on. You know what? Maybe... Oh, that's not just... It's clamped on there. All right. Oil? It's got oil. It's full. It's very dirty. Coolant? It does have coolant, although it's low. And what about the damage down here? Is this really bad or... No. Everything under here actually looks like it's all right. It looks more like it's like a little grill or something that clipped on down there. I wonder if that's replaceable instead of having to replace the whole bumper. Guys, I'm going to get the booster pack. There's something about this little car I actually like. All right. It's a little 1.0 liter. That's crazy, man. A 1 liter turbocharged 3-cylinder. Oh, it looks like they took some notes from Geo. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can fire this thing up. You got to put the key in it. There's no fobs or anything. Very strange. I mean, it is a repo, so only 47,000 miles. Oh, let's see. Check engine light immediately. Go figure. Is this still under warranty? I'm kidding. Obviously, it's not under warranty anymore. 47,000 miles. No kidding. Check engine lights on. Oh, that AC came on quick, didn't it? Let's turn it on. There we go. Wow. Can we... Whoa. Turn it down? You know, low miles, important window works. Less important window works. Air conditioning works. It's put it in gear. Forward. Yep, brakes, yes. Backwards. I mean, I guess my biggest concern is that it only has 47,000 miles on it, and we have a check engine light. The problem with the check engine light is, well, it's very concerning to me, because this is an engine that looks super complicated to work on. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I mean, I'm looking down here and I see all these hoses and tubes and wires, and it's just, there's a lot going on here. It's intimidating. It's absolutely intimidating. The alternator is charging almost 15 volts, so we're good to disconnect this. Whether that battery will hold a charge or not is anybody's guess. We'll find out when we shut it off. Probably not. Generally, once these things are dead, they kind of rarely come back to life. I mean, otherwise though, it's got good tires. Looks decent. Engine seems to be running fine. I am concerned with the transmissions, but I don't know if this is one of them that's affected or not. I just know that some of these are notorious for transmission problems. I guess this is one I could put on the list. We can take a chance on it. I'm just not going to be willing to spend a whole bunch of money on this. Air conditioning is nice though. What do you guys think? Should we take a chance on it, or is this one we should walk away from? Well, we're going to walk away. It died. It's got gas and everything. It died. I revved it up to make sure I didn't hear any engine noise. And when I let off the accelerator, it died. It just shut down. And obviously the battery did not come back to life. So, yep, that solves that problem. We're going to move on to something else. So around here, I saw one of these Ioniq 5. Oh, it's wrecked. Dang it. I was really looking forward to seeing this one. Oh, what happened here? Did somebody smash out the window? Oh, man. I was really looking forward to checking this out. I've been wanting to put hands on one for a while now. They look pretty cool, in my opinion. I kind of like them. All right, let's see if there's anything else out here worth looking at. I know you guys are going to be like, go look at the Civic. No, please, no. I see a Jeep. No, thank you. Saturn. Toyota Corolla? Maybe. I mean, this actually looks decent. What year is it? 2022 from Toyota Financial Services. So it is a repo. Unfortunately, unfortunately, the whole back end got taken off of it. I was going to say, unfortunately, Toyotas tend to go for money, guys. And I'm looking for something that's going to be not too expensive to get into and something decent and relatively easy to flip. Oh, God, a Chevy Bolt. This is another one I've been, believe it or not, oh, airbags blown. 2023 from Avis Rent-A-Car. Oh, jeez. Yeah. For Uber. See what I mean? These rental car companies are real big on renting these things out for rideshare, man. Yeah, that's a shame. One of these days, I'd like to get my hands on one of these Bolts. I really would. A lot of people, I want what is it? The utility vehicle version. This one, yeah, the EUV, not the car version. I like this one. One of these days, I'll get my hands on one. I saw an Escalade over here somewhere. There's another Renegade. I'm just not seeing very much that I'm excited about, or that I'd really be. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Good Lord, have mercy. That hurt, man. That hurt bad. Hope everybody in there is okay, and in the other vehicle. That's a bad one. We got another Chevy Bolt over here. This is the car version? Yeah, the Bolt EV. It's so hard to tell. I don't think they look all that different, honestly. Took a side impact, rental car. Ooh, and a front end. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's a wrap. So I'm finding them. Unfortunately, they're just all smashed. I would like to find ones that are not smashed. Like I said, we're probably about done here. I saw a wrecked Escalade up here, which isn't going to do anybody any good, but this is a nice looking Escalade. I'm assuming this is one of the new ones. Is this the ESV? Or is this an older one? I don't know. 2021 Escalade. God, these things are, oh, wow. Whoa. Yeah, that's gnarly. I love these things. The price has come down so much in these. Take a look at the interior. Yeah. Golly. Maybe I'll just sit in it. It's all right. We're just going to sit in it. It's not going to drive anywhere. You know what I mean? Will it run? That's a no. No, she ain't going to run. Come on. Nah. I do love the screens, the seats. Yeah, this is nice. Average of 13.4 miles a gallon. Shut up. Golly. You know what? I'm done with you. I'm tired of listening to this thing beep at me. I can't deal with cars that beep all the time about everything. If you take your seatbelt off, they beep constantly. If you open the door, they beep constantly. Like, geez, man. I know my door is open. I know my seatbelt's not on. Leave me alone. What else we got? Chrysler Capital, a 17 Infiniti Q50. Maybe. A little bit older. Probably got some miles. White, which is nice because it hides damage. Oh, this thing was parked under something. Look at that. Somebody was hiding it. They didn't want to let it go. It is a little banged up. It's definitely going to have a little bit of miles on it. We'll give it a shot. Let's see. Probably dead as a doornail would be my guess. Is this the twin turbo? I can't. Yep, dead as a doornail. That's okay. Let's pop the hood. This is one I'd be willing to throw a jump on. I promise you, she's probably got like 150, 160,000 miles on the odometer. So she's going to have some... Oh, yeah, it's twin turbo, all right. Oh, yeah, she was parked. For sure she was parked. Wow, look at all the grass, spider webs. So, oh, yeah, see, we can't... They've got everything. You got wires. This looks like this should have been connected to something. That's missing something. The battery's missing. Yep. Yep, this is what you want, man. Except, do you see under the hood here? Do you see how complicated this is? This is beyond the average Joe going out there and wrenching on his or her car. You know what I mean? This is so far beyond the average person being able to fix their vehicle. I get they make great power and they're fuel efficient and they meet emission standards and all that great, but I don't care. Can we go back to the ones that we could actually work on ourselves? Let's finish this walk around, guys. I think we're getting close. What is this? A Mercedes? What is this, like a GLA or something? Yeah, GLA 250, 2025? What? Oh, wrecked in the back, right? Of course. Where? It doesn't even look. It's got a dent in the tail. Oh, whoa, yeah, yeah. All right, BMW, pass. I think we might be done, guys. I think I'm right back to where I started this video at 4 hours ago. Yeah, we're finished. That's a wrap. So do me a favor, if you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.